Hey you guys, I'm here to do the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 5, Episode 21, Reunion Part 2. I still feel the same way I felt last week where it comes to Monique and Giselle's situation. I know a lot of people feel like this is what she deserves. Oh my God, they can't stand Giselle, whatever, I don't care. I don't care about that part. I just don't. Maybe it is her karma, all that good stuff. I'm still gonna stick to my guns where this is trashy for just women to just tear down other women, and we supposed to be in this era of protecting women. Like I don't understand. I don't understand the pettiness of the get back. Being grown ass women. I understand young girls, kids, 20, 16-year olds, young early 20s, whatever. But when women are in their 40s, this get back thing, the revenge thing, I'm just not cool with it. I feel like you don't like me, I don't like you, we just move on. And that goes from Giselle, Karen, Candace, Monique, Robin, Wendy, all of the ladies. It doesn't matter who it is. If you playing a petty game, I think it's childish. Um, Giselle not responding to her or going off on her the way people wanted her to respond. What, regardless of what Giselle would have said, she would have been damned if she do, damned if she don't. If she would have said something, people would have raked her over the coals for that. If she like it, it is what it is. Do you give ignorant people a reaction? No. So it is like you don't have to me. You don't have to react to everybody. You know what I'm saying, or anybody for that matter. If you don't want to react, you just don't have to react. Guess what? It makes the other person kind of really look bad of them keep going and going and you're not giving them a reaction. So it could be that. It could be her trying to save face of I'm bigger and I'm better than that, and that's her type of judge. That's what Giselle could be setting Monique up to look like. That could be that. Um, I'm trying to give like both scenarios of the situation because I looked at it because I'm always the person that look at it like, what would Beyonce do? What would Janet Jackson do? Type stuff. Like, would they come out and clap back and go off? That's how I be looking at things, and Oprah and shit like that. People that got things. So that's what my mindset be like. Girl, I don't have time to responding to every little thing and no, because that's how you get locked up, or that's how I would get locked up because I would put my hands on people, so I don't respond to everything. Um, so I get that part. I get that part. What else to happen on this show? Girl, if you don't want to respond, it is what it is. You damned if you do, you damned if you don't. Ashley and Michael. This girl. I be wanting to root for Ashley. And I don't like getting in people's marriages like that. But girl, he got you out here looking real dumb. I don't care about him not showing up to the reunion because like he's another one. He's another one that he's damned if he do or he don't. Regardless of what he say, people gonna have their opinions about Michael too. So him not being there, it is what it is. But you defending certain things, I'm like, you look real immature. We can see why he keep doing what he's doing because you keep giving him excuses. You said that you cool until he does something, and I'm like, how many times do he have to do something? He do something every year, and every reunion we're saying well, they're saying, because I don't care, they're saying that he did something, and you are the one that have to defend this. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Um, who else? I'm trying to fast forward so I can see if I cared enough. If I cared enough. I didn't like how Karen kept going at Giselle. I just felt like it was petty. I felt like it was real petty for Giselle and this whole thing with Giselle and Karen and the whole thing with Monique and Karen and Candace and Monique. I thought all of it was so petty. We wasn't getting nowhere. I don't know how, like I said, we gonna get to next season. If you can't get nowhere now, it's dumb. Um, I'm trying to think of what else happened besides that stupid fight. Besides her saying something about Michael and who cares. Let me see. I'm trying to fast forward my thing and see because I'm playing it back because I did watch it, but I'm trying to play it back to kind of remember what happened. Like I said, I didn't. It was petty. So when it's so petty, you just don't care. Um, Karen's drinking and her being more fun now, and then Ray and his penis. I do think that Karen is a different person off camera than she is on camera. I think that because I was like, if you don't like these women or they're not on your caliber of, the grand dame or whatever, why would you invite Ashley and Giselle to your family's home? And was it to rub it in their faces? Because for that to be so personal, you would invite the ones that's really, really close to you, right? So her and now I don't know how close she is with Giselle because I mean Ashley because I think she looks at Ashley like, oh, she's my little puppet. Um, but as far as Giselle wise, I'm like, you invited her for what? Because y'all don't really like each other. Y'all always throwing shade to each other. I didn't get that part, but I don't too much be caring about her. Um, Wendy, Wendy was just sitting there looking like, like, uh, like I'm over this. Why am I here? I'm too good for these women. That's how she was sitting there looking, and I was sitting there like, girl, why are you here? Cause this ain't about you. This whole thing ain't about you. And it ain't about Karen either, but she keep jumping in to make herself look good and then try to step back like she didn't do shit. Now, let's get into this fight, because everything else, I'm over here fast forwarding this shit and I just don't care enough. You just don't care enough. The whole rumor thing, and if it's Giselle's fault and who brought the rumor, my thing is, why is nobody bringing, like, holding Karen to the fire of you getting conversation from one woman and running to the next woman and telling her some gossip? And I understand, okay, that's your friend and you were trying to give your friends a heads up, but did you tell your friend that you was on the phone with that you was going to tell the other friend and give her a heads up that y'all was going to talk about her? Because Candace was your friend too, and Candace probably thought she was talking to you as, you and her homegirl situation, and you went and took that conversation to the next girl. Maybe I'm wrong. But all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Andy, do you not like Monique? Because it seemed like everything Monique was saying, it was like, no, that's not what happened. No, this is what happened. No, this is what said. Nope, that ain't what was said. And it was just like you was coming for her. It seemed like you was really coming for Monique, trying to hold her accountable when you don't be holding nobody else accountable on that stage. Just saying. So it just seemed like he was going extra hard on her. This whole thing with the Gigi girl telling Sharice or whatever, the trainer, I don't care. Like they said, it really wasn't brought to the show. It wasn't a storyline on the show because apparently she didn't want to talk about it. She will leave every time they would bring it up. I don't know. I think that was the root of all of it, but I kept saying, nobody is talking about this. Why are we not sitting down having a grown woman conversation on who said it, what was said, but what they said, what was said, and she act like she still was like, it's still Giselle's fault. It's still Giselle's fault. And like Giselle said, like, girl, we been heard that rumor. It's old. It's years ago. And I have said this before at the first episode. If all this is happening, why are you sitting down with Giselle? You sat down with Giselle at that first episode and act like y'all was cool. You didn't get mad at Candace until Giselle had said something about Candace. And I'm like, but it's just, I don't understand why that even is Giselle's fault. Because she brought something to her, that's her fault the way she treated Candace. Like, Giselle wasn't your homegirl, best friend, the one you kick it with, to take her, what she said, as face value to turn against Candace. So I'm not blaming Giselle for you and Candace getting into it. And I agree with a lot of other people. You were coming for her all season. You were waiting on any little thing that Candace would have said so you can confront her. You can go off on her. You, like, every confessional, every little part you could do before leading up to that fight, you were saying how you felt some type of way about her. So you couldn't wait to that fight. The whole playback of the fight, I didn't care. The whole who touched who first, I still feel the way I feel. Like, Monique wanted to fight Candace. She grabbed Candace's hair, did all that, and then tried to play victim. That shit ain't cool. You did something. Yes, Candace's mouth is reckless. Candace's mouth was reckless even on that stage. But at the same time, like, girl, be accountable for your actions. We grown. We are grown, and we cannot blame the next person for our actions of us hitting them. Regardless of what they said, what they did, you still have to take accountability for the part you played in it, of swinging on that girl, grabbing that girl hair, whatever, saying how you wanted to beat her up after the fact. Like, you didn't show no remorse. You didn't show no remorse on that stage, and I'm not saying you have to, because if that's not how you feel, say that. Say, look, I'm not remorseful for what happened. It is what it is. She said drag me, I drug her. Now can we move on? I would respect you more for that than to act like you didn't do nothing, or you defending every action that you took knowing some of your actions was wrong. That's all I'm saying. Candace, her feelings are valid. Her feelings are very valid. Like, maybe she could have moved on and maybe she could have got over it. But after a year later and the lady is still acting like she's not remorseful or still blaming Candace for Monique's actions, Monique, you better hope that this girl can't retry to press charges against you after this reunion. You said that the case got threw out the first time, but now there's more stuff coming out, more, you know. I'm just saying. Y'all ain't moving smart. I don't know what hood y'all grew up in, but y'all ain't moving smart. You're talking too damn much. That's all I know. I'm over it. I'm over this fight. I'm over them arguing. I am going to drag Chris if Chris is coming at any of the women on the stage. I don't give a damn if he like him or don't like him, his wife get along with him or don't. That's for your wife to fight them. But you getting on that stage to fight these women ain't going to be a good look for you, bro, at all. I'm not gonna be cool with that. I'm not gonna be down with that. Um, we'll see what happens next week. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. Like I said, it's not about who's right or wrong, who deserves karma, who deserves to get cussed out. None of that. It's like we grown women. Like it ain't a good look. It's just not a good look on either part. Whether Giselle is wrong, whether Giselle's getting cheated on, it's just not a good look. It's not a good look for them to be throwing about him having other babies now. And then all of this over because she called your man big boy. Girl, girl, you guys are immature. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll talk to y'all later. I don't think I'm gonna do a Real Housewives of Atlanta episode review, whatever, episode 2 review, because it really wasn't that much. It wasn't good. It wasn't entertaining. Sorry, guys. I'll be back next week on that one to tell me if something pop off. But other than that, I ain't got time. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Peace.